We've still got another 2 Winter's Breaths in the deck as well, so it's not even like this is going to be the end of it. Okay. You're a smart cookie, you are. You're a smart cookie, but that's 2 of your hushes.
Hello, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel again with another kind of weird little take of a deck for you today. This one is using the Howling Abyss landmark and pairing it with Ionia. I will explain. Let's get into this. Okay, so I've called this deck Karmic Abyss. Now, I will go into explaining. So we need to understand is that Howling Abyss landmark has obviously been put a lot in Trundle kind of ramp decks, like sometimes with ASOL, sometimes not with ASOL, but most of the time just like going into a ramp deck, you're trying to get this out as quickly as possible. I've gone about a slightly different way. Now I have got my reasons for this, and I will explain them to you now. My problem with it is it's 7 cost, and so it's taking you a lot of resources to get to 7, because obviously like you're building a deck around it. Like so there is obviously the ones where they've been doing Shadow Isles, where they've been doing a little bit of there's healing and removal, like the same kind of standard Shadow Isles with I think that they've even thrown Ledros into that mix and whatnot, but it's not really showcasing the landmark. But my reason for putting in Ionia is because of Star Spring, because of the Noxian landmark. There's actually a lot of landmark removal out there. The main ones obviously being in Targon and Noxus themselves, the free cost landmark removals. There is a little bit of crumble happening, and there's a little, actually there's not really that much. I was going to say sunken Theme Shiggy, but let's face it, the sunken one is not being used at the moment because it's being put in things with Noxus or that, which says that's free cost. So the problem is you play this down on 7 and boom, instantly gets removed. You've put so much resource into this, but boom, instantly gets removed because it gets destroyed immediately by the landmark removal, which is understandable because people are playing a landmark removal because of the other thing. So I'm playing it in Ionia because nopeify actually allows you to stop those ones, because both of them are kind of cheap free costy spells, both the Targon and the Noxus one. So this is kind of the counter plan to that, so that you can make sure that your landmark survives. So that's why I've decided to put this one in Ionia. Now, so to get to there, we need obviously things that are going to be helping block. I've gone this way. Technically, I'm not convinced. I could get rid of her. She's just in there because I wanted something that was a 1 cost in this deck, but can easily get rid of. Your nopeify is obviously to be dealing with that. Retreat is actually for to deal with Tom Kench if Tom Kench is trying to eat somebody who you don't want him to eat. There's certain times where like you don't mind him eating something, but if there's something which you like, a champion or something, do you like, right now you're not getting him, boom, you can put him, or you can retreat them back. It also, it's just a nice little spell to have, like especially with Karma. So if you decide to play Karma early, you can get her back. Steel Tempest, that's just working with stuns, just to be able to try and quell some damage again that's happening early. Heals, yet again, just to heal yourself back up again, because you are stalling. You're stalling for Howling Abyss, so you want Howling Abyss to drop and then try and get as much resource out of that as possible. Got a little bit of ramp in here. Got ramp here. Avalanche to be trying to deal with those aggro decks, just being able to wipe their board state, or even the healing deck has got quite a few sometimes low level things, especially if they've been doing damage to them, and kind of try and wipe them off the board. Stuns, yet again, plus this works really well when Karma's on the board because you get 2 for the price of 1, so you get 2 guys on the board, or the little dragon men, that's the one, Tail of the Dragon. Heals and ramp again, just to get you through. Trundle, just because Trundle does actually work really well in this kind of archetype, as well as the fact because it's more his regeneration, so he can put out, he's got a lovely health stat, and then you can kind of use his regen to trade off and make good trades while waiting for what's going to be coming, as well as the fact that he's ice, but the ice pillar does actually refill the mana of 8, so you play that down so you know that you're going to be making something vulnerable, as well as it means that you've played a turn, your opponent goes into a turn, and then you get to play something else. So that's actually, it sometimes can be really useful when you need to do counter plays, as well as the fact that obviously you can drop that iceberg down and then drop down the landmark, or you could have put the landmark down in turn 7 if you have the spell mana and nopeify, but yet again it does depend on what you're against. Always look at what you're against, look at whether or not they can have the Noxian landmark removal, Scorched Earth, or whether or not they're going to have the Targon removal of Diverted Path. So just check what you're up against, because sometimes you might not be against those regions. Obviously, I said Shadow Isle still has one Crumble. It's not getting used that much, but there's a little tiny bit of usage of it, and nobody's really using the Bilgewater one. As well, Targon does have landmark removal in their, not only with the card, but also with their, what's his face? Why does my mind not remember what the hell they're called? Words will eventually come out of my mind. Celestial cards. Right, so the lovely thing about having Karma is, so I've got this in there for a little bit of health and draw. That's more like to play hopefully when you've got Karma on the board. If you have to play it early, you have to play it early, but if not, you get like a two lots of heals out of that. Obviously the landmark and Winter's Breath just works so well with Karma, because just it can wipe a bald state out, depending obviously what you're against. It can wipe a bald state out, or if they're even playing ASOL, it can still make sure that he's got 0 attack that turn. Like, because obviously Karma makes it happen twice. The first one pings his spell shield, the second one makes sure he gets down to 0, while everything else on his board most likely is dying, unless obviously they also had spell shield and was being Bastion. So just Winter's Breath is a lovely card to have here. There is, which I was thinking maybe get rid of you and put in some deniers. Maybe I want to have some deniers in this deck. I've not put deny in the deck yet, but a big part of me is like, maybe get rid of you, because there's a few things. So this is a concept, okay? This one's very important to say. This is a concept that I really want to take the landmark in a different way. This deck can use some change around and whatnot. So please let me know in the comment section down below any changes and whatnot do you feel need to be made to this deck. I'm not married to this deck the way there's definitely a lot of changes that can be done. Like I said, you can maybe take Steel Tempest out, you can take out the Rover, and then be able to put in maybe some deniers, maybe some wills, I don't know, but I just feel like there is definitely change ups in this deck. But it's for us to work together. We can do this together as a community. So let's see what you guys say down below. I do love your comments. It does mean a lot to me whenever you do, because obviously, okay, the support is amazing. Shameless plug time, by the way. There's the Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm active on all of them. I'm live on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So you want to come and catch the action live, please join me on Twitch, and you can duel me. Give me some decks to play, or just watch the misplays and the comedy. Hopefully ensue is what normally seems to happen. There is also the giveaway going on at this moment in time, where I'm giving away 2 of these flash lamps this month. So for the little details on how one can get involved in that giveaway, there will just be a brief advertisement that I will just play right now. It's about a minute long, so if you want to skip it, just skip forward about a minute and you'll be fine. So it just tells you how you can get involved in that giveaway. So cue the advertisement. We are in the spooky month of October, and so Gomez is doing a giveaway where he's giving away 2 of these lamps. So they do light up. Quickly, cue light up action. Yes, so I'm giving away 2 of these. One of them can just go to anyone who just does the giveaway thing, so I will quickly demonstrate. If you go into the bottom corner and click on the nuts, as you're watching, you're collecting nuts, and you can redeem them. You can redeem as many giveaway tickets as you want, because all those names will go into the random generator at the end, and then whoever, which is at the end of the month, whatever name comes up, you're getting one of these lamps. And then the second one is going to be only for subscribers. So literally all you got to do is subscribe, and then if you do so, then it puts you into the pool. Yet again, it'd be a random draw just out of the subscribers to see who gets the second one of these lamps. But also, if we reach our subscriber goal, Gomez will be playing some horror games, and that's just going to be good times for all of you and terrible times for me, most likely. So have fun. This month is all about having fun, good times, Legends of Runeterra, and everything else. So thank you, and next until we speak again, which will be moments when this advert ends. But yes, no, those are just options. You don't have to go with them. I do have a personal goal of trying to hit either 1,000 followers by the end of the year or 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year on YouTube or Twitch, or if we hit both of them, which, to be fair, we're kind of like we're nearly there on Twitch. I think we're at 800 and something, and we're near 700 on YouTube. It'd be amazing if we could. The support has been overwhelming from you guys, so thank you so much. It's been amazing. I'm just glad that you, for some reason, like this curly head mustachio man who hopefully is entertaining you in some weird way with his energy and his craziness. But honestly, yeah, the support does mean so much to me, so thank you all so much. If you want to support, as I said, hit that follow button or subscribe button, but do not feel forced. I never like to let anyone feel forced to these things. It's just options. There is also the Discord down below if you want to join the Discord, because I do have movie nights and game nights in that Discord. So if you want to get on mic, as I said, call Gomez a prick or whatever, it's absolutely fine. We can do whatever you want as we watch some bad films or play some games together. And the whole idea is about building a community of people who can all work together, building decks, having fun. There will be tournaments in there as well, but we'll get to that at a later date when spectator mode gets involved. And just a community of just like-minded people all having fun gaming together. Let's put the LAN party into LAN up. Anyway, let's see how this deck do in a couple of games. Dragons with Targon, which obviously it makes sense, which is it's a lovely combination. Targon does have a lot of dragons, mind split, and this could be problematic like late game, which is a shame because most of our whole thing is late game. I'm gonna keep one concussive palm. I'm throwing the rest back. I want like avalanche, and I want things along those lines. I want like early stoppage, because especially when he's got things like Herald of Dragons and whatnot, I want an avalanche to see you. I want he's not going to defend this, so I guess we get 2 damage him. But no, I want avalanche to be able to counter like those backbenchers who are never gonna see attack, but are still devastating on the back line. We can actually stun this. We could stun this in several different ways, but we are going to go with the concussive just so we have something else on the board. He didn't go for the attack? Much confused, but okay. This is definitely going to be one of the more stupider plans I've gone for. I want to see whether or not he's got. I was gonna hope that he was gonna have another Herald, but I'll take this. It still takes the shield off of that one, so I don't mind. We get draw, and this one gets buffed up slightly attack-wise. So we get rid of that one's shield, which it does mean that we can concussive palm it or still tempest it next turn. I'm actually gonna save the mana. Because it does mean that it makes it a harder decision for him to attack. Oh, okay, no, that changes everything.
Should know to stay out of the way.
Okay. So we could stun you, and by doing so, it means that we'll have these 2 on the back burners. He can only grab 1, so he doesn't attack forward with her. He could still attack forward with her because he might have buffs, but it would mean that within this attack he would need to throw an additional buff in. He could actually just throw Bastion on top of this with 4. No, doesn't that.
Prepare for battle.
Yep, so yep, he just takes that one. Take it. Yep, doesn't attack forward with the other one. We could actually technically save this, but I don't mind her dying. Getting rid of that challenge minion. Could throw the stones out. Actually, we'll throw the stones out here. We'll throw the stones out because we do want that little bit. We've got rid of his challenge, well, his challenge being for the moment. Oh, the single combat was definitely not what I wanted to see right there. Oof. That would have got us a lovely. In fact, would that have been the turn that we would have been able to actually play this last turn? That's very upsetting. I'm gonna throw out the stones again. If he's got another single combat, you know, we can't like adjust for the fact that he's got 2 of them. Okay, so we're gonna actually just need to keep this back for that. We could, as I said, still temper. Sadly, we do not have nopeify. So if he does have the counter, there's nothing we can do about it. So what we can do is So we could even throw a concussive out here just so that yet again we get another thing. Actually, we've got, I guess, we have got Avalanche. Do we really want to have another one of these guys on the back burner, or do we just want to steal Tempest and use this later? Because technically this works so much more better late game with Karma. So we'll go with that move instead. He does still get the level up. Yeah, no. So as I said, we haven't got nopeify, so if he does have landmark removal, which he could do in Targon, sadly our Howling Abyss. But we need to hope, and we need to hope that we roll high. And when I say we roll high, I don't want to roll too high. I don't want an ASOL, but Shyvana would be, which is not Shyvana, Sejuani would be nice. But yeah, no, if he throws out landmark removal, that's literally okay. Nope, rally instead. It's even worse. But technically, he can't actually attack with that. He can't attack with that one. So this isn't lethal. It's close, but it's not lethal. Okay. So, come on, just give me something good. Give me something good. Give me somebody good. Brom! We don't want Brom here! I'm gonna have to throw him out, aren't I? I'm gonna have to throw him out because I need something. Sadly, we've actually just top decked into our late game removal without Karma. So I said we've got. So when he does his next attack.
How can Brom help?
So when he does his next, it depends whether or not he's got another lookout. If he's got another lookout, then he immediately goes into another rally. Maybe we should have kept the mana back so we could have at least cast a Winter's Breath if he did have a rally. We need to hope that there's no rally move. So at least try. We need to at least try to have somebody else on the back lines. No, bro, I don't get my Poro. Shit. Okay. Not gonna lie, I really needed that. That Poro was actually essential to have on the back line. Yeah, no, we've lost this one. Heals. Oh, God, please play something. Play something. Be a big man. Be a big, bold man who plays something. Okay. I mean, technically, we've still got 2 stuns. So, I mean, technically, we still survive. It depends on whether or not he's got the rally move. But technically, we still survive at the moment. The only problem is that I can't actually even play that champion, because if I play that champion, then he just he can immediately kill it. It's whether or not he uses the strafing strike. We're gonna see whether or not he uses the strafing to kill one of these. If he does, really does not want to give me anything, does he? Does not want to give me anything. Yeah, no, we'll wait again. Vi stands for violence. I mean, so Karma. I mean, what's the chances that he single combats the Karma or concerted strikes the Karma? Because I mean, if Karma can stick, we've got the best move ever. I can't even do like a little attack so that it goes into his turn and then back to our turn. I mean, it is all or nothing, isn't it? It's all or nothing. We've got to go for it, but it could go terribly wrong because I said literally all he's got to do, concerted strike, single combat, any of those things and boom. He does not. I mean, he might do once we do this move, but this was a mistake that he will live to regret. He will live to regret this. The only problem is that he does have full mana, so I mean, like he does have counterplay, like in terms of he can still put things out on the board or Bastion, something so that something doesn't die from this. There you go. He goes for the concerted strike now. I mean, he's wishing he would have done that just that little tiny bit sooner. Yep, just that little tiny bit sooner, and this wouldn't have happened to him. Nothing has made me more happier than I mean, we're still in a. I mean, the main thing is that we do. It's not. Don't play one more thing. Don't play one more thing. I think we can still counter play now at the moment. Yasuo doesn't really do much for us. Yasuo doesn't really do much. We still play Vi. Vi is very viable. Anyway. Okay, so he's actually just gone for the attack. I mean, we could recall just to make this back into a concussive palm. I don't actually mind this move. It stops his attack. This then becomes another concussive palm again that we can just use to think. Can we actually just now even use that just to play Soraka? So I mean, that's just a far more better use of my mana to do it that way. Now the question is whether or not we play Vi or whether or not we play Yasuo. He's either got a single. I mean, we know for a fact that he's got a strafing strike. I'm actually gonna play Vi here. I'll play Vi. He could still just use this to kill Soraka, which, you know, the deck's not built around her, so that's fine. We can use this to get rid of his Herald of Dragons. Okay. Nautilus. Oof. That's interesting. I mean, when he's already leveled up, isn't he? Of course, he's already leveled up. So. Throw down cheeky Nautilus and go for an attack, because this way, so Vi can kill the Herald. Then that, because obviously, like I mean, Concerted Strike. He's already proven that he's got Concerted Strike in the deck, so most likely he gets the Concerted Strike out here, either to kill Nautilus or to kill Vi. But in any way we can force out that resource, I don't mind. I'd rather get rid of this and do the 5 damage into his core. I kind of need to keep these on the back lines just as defensive meat shields more than anything else. And then we can I mean, he's regretting not using that Concerted Strike earlier on Karma. It's fine, it's fine. We've survived before, we can survive again. So yeah, no, he does manage to get that through. But we still managed to get the damage through with Nautilus, which is still good. It's still nice. That's a lot of damage that he's just taken. Then we do have we do have that, and we can heal up our core just a little bit, just a little bit. Fair. No, he's definitely feeling. Are you feeling this, Mr. Krabs? He's definitely feeling this. So we can concussive at least one of them. Because let's face it, he's gonna be using either Concerted Strike or something along those lines. The question is now, yeah, whether or not we just, because I feel like he's got another rally. So he's got another rally. Stun this one. Stun the big man. Go for it. Okay. Yep, so he's going to kill with Concerted Strike. Is that the plan? Or has he just made a misplay? I mean, I feel like, does he just concede to the stupidity that's happening? Oh my god, he does! I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking, does he? Does he just concede to the stupidity which is currently happening? Well played. Honestly though, well played. That was GG. That was... We did not deserve to win that, because technically he could have beaten us if he would have Concerted Strike our Karma very early doors. But yes, it worked. With Fizz, now I'm not gonna lie, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued about healing with Fizz. I mean, you could get like Fizz's health stat up, and then obviously Fizz can't really be targeted. Obviously Avalanche can still kill Fizz unless Bastion gets put on top of him. So obviously we keep the Avalanche. Just in case Fizz, because in turn 1 Fizz, there's not a lot we can really do to counter that at the moment, because we have, well, to be fair, even our 1 cost hasn't got any attack. But yeah, so we have the Avalanche potential, because he has to throw Bastion on top of Fizz to be able to stop it, and that will cost him 4, so it's still a lot. But we shall see. We shall see what happens. I'm very interested with this deck though. The idea of would you like a healing Soraka deck with Fizz it does actually intrigue me. I'm not gonna lie. If he doesn't do anything, we just immediately go into a sentry. I don't mind that move.
Osu can sniff out any star anywhere.
Yeah, no, it's a good. It's a good turn one, especially in a healing deck. Fantastic turn one. Yeah, so we throw the sentry out because Avalanche isn't going to kill it. I guess if he throws the Fizz down now, we save the mana and then we go into Avalanche next turn. But if he doesn't throw the Fizz down now,
If I kill you, I don't fortune.
or do we save? That's not it.
They're out there.
So that's the trade-off. I mean, I really need to be keeping this back for Fizz because the second the Fizz goes down, I really have got no counter to him other than Avalanche at this moment in time. So because the man cannot be targeted. Might as well go for the open attack, just because like either it's going to kill this or he's going to throw in a heal and kill my guy with this. And either way, it's forcing him to make a decision, which means that he can't play his Soraka this turn. Or he's got the landmark in hand and he really wants to play his landmark this turn, so he's deciding. The decisions are being made. I don't mind sacrificing this guy. The point of him is more for draw. Okay, so we do know that he's running that card, so nopeify is actually going to be very important. Nopeify is actually going to be very important here. We could do Avalanche. Could do Avalanche. He decided, yeah. Do we do it? I really want that Fizz. I really want that Fizz for that Avalanche move. So we can start doing a little bit of, yeah. So he's throwing out his one. Yeah. Start doing a bit of ramp now. Start doing a bit of ramp. He could potentially have two of those cards in his hands, though, that diverted paths. But I feel like he's definitely got Power Cascade, or he's got what's his face in his hand here. In case he doesn't, I've kind of got to go for this defense. But he does have, yeah, Power Cascade. That's fine. I assumed he would have something like that, or Guiding Touch. We could save our man, but I want the draw more than I care for the sentry. He knew the risks when he took up Night Watch duty. Okay, so gonna need one more turn, and we can play that. Okay. Could go for this, but it means we can't play Avalanche, so I'm actually going to see whether or not he plays the Fizz this turn. I'm curious. Okay, no. See, because I could yet again still go for this move. I think it's because I think I'm being a bold man because I know that I've got Karma in hand. Okay, now I've sod it. I would have preferred for the Fizz to be in this, but I don't mind getting rid of these many who would have healed up from his landmark by removing them with this. He can potentially save one of them, but he can't save all of them. He's not even gonna save one of them. So yeah, I would have actually saved the Shepherd. Because I would have I've got nothing on my field at the moment. That means that like I wouldn't be able to have traded. Okay. Concuss. I mean, we're throwing this out. Sadly, we have no nopeify, so it's nopeify. So if he does have the counter, there is literally nothing we can do. But we do have the other one. He has already used one, which means that there's only another chance. So there's only a chance of having two more of those in the deck. One of them he could throw out here, which then means he's only got one left. But we do only run 2 copies of the landmark from what I remember in this deck, just because I didn't really want to run 3, because I thought the 3 would be a bit overkill. 2's enough for it to at least show up. Leveled up, Twisted. Oh, there's the nopeify as well. So if he does try to, I mean, don't mind if I do.
Back at the table.
So we do have we do actually have retreat if he's got some way of killing. So red card can actually kill Fizz as well. So the problem is having the spells that are going to be able to do it. So I could use this, which at least goes into blue card. Then from blue card, please just give me something. Just give me, or try to kill the landmark, please. Please let me nopeify so that I can do something here. Because right now I can't play my red card, which I really want to do. Come on, red card. Ha! Trundle, you swine! Can't you see you're not needed? Come on, kill the landmark. Just kill the landmark. Why wouldn't you kill the landmark? You got the opportunity to kill the landmark. Why wouldn't you? So I mean, because if I use the retreat move, it does mean that it's being used on top of Twisted, so he no longer gets that. So there's no point in actually even using the retreat move on top of him. Much upset. I could go for attack, but with this kind of deck, the chance of astral protection is there. I'd rather make him waste all of that mana. Thrash is interesting. Thrash is interesting. I mean, we really want to throw Karma down for Winter's Breath twice. Okay, so he's going for the kill move. Going in for the kill. The only good thing about this is that if he does try to go in for a move, we do actually have the abilities to be able to... No! No! The one thing I really didn't want to happen. Okay, so we can, as I said, we can still throw Karma down into a Winter's Breath move. So if he does build the board, we can wipe his board. I'm so sorry, Twisted. I really wanted you to survive. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted you to survive more than anyone. Okay. Do we just take this? Oh, he's hesitating. Hesitation's a tell. Hesitation's a tell. I'll take that damage. There's no point in trying to target Fizz because he'll just wriggle out of it. So I don't mind going for this move, and then going for the, which, as I said, going for the thing. Winter's Breath. We've still got another 2 Winter's Breaths in the deck as well, so it's not even like this is going to be the end of it. Okay. You're a smart cookie, you are. You're a smart cookie, but that's 2 of your hushes. That's 2 of them. It's not like you got Tom Kench in this deck, so you're not going to be eating anyone anytime soon. I mean, I say he's not going to be eating anyone on my side anytime soon. He could easily buy you Bunch his own side of the field. I'm actually going to leave it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So admittedly the champion gets made, so we're going to be burning a spell. Do we burn the spell, or do we... Because we could concussive, but do we really want a concussive here when Karma's silenced? We could retreat Twisted and then play Twisted again. Actually, no, we couldn't play Twisted again because he costs 4. So I'm going to burn something. Please don't be Winter's Breath. Please don't be one of my other Winter's Breaths. I'm going for the burn. I'm going for the burn. Don't make me regret it. I'm going to regret this. I'll live to regret this. Don't make me regret this. But I mean, he could have, he could have. Right, so that little tiny bit of heal. Lucian double attack him. No, I didn't say not anything but the Winter's Breath. Why don't you listen to me, cards? Okay, right. I really wanted to see whether or not we can get anything else on his side of the field. So we're gonna throw Trundle out, followed by the Icicle. Sadly, Twisted's burning another card for me right here. I could actually stop. Actually, no, I can't stop that because yeah, it's already started. So I'm gonna be. Don't be the other Winter's Breath, Twisted man. Don't play me like this, Twisted man. You're not even gonna get your. Actually, he should have allowed red card because red card would have actually been more beneficial to him to happen than anything else. So he actually should have let the red card happen. Like obviously before doing that move, but yeah. I mean, we could do, like, as I said, a concussive, but if we do concussive, then we can't do thing. Go on, just... Still take out that mind, but I honestly do not mind being burning Steel Tempest. As long as I say I'm not burning the Winter's Breath, I don't actually mind. Right. Oh shit, we can't use that. Oh shit, of course we can't use that because Trundle costs too much. I was a fool with my decision making at the beginning of this round. Sod it. Just gonna Winter's Breath and get rid of Fizz. I can't bother dealing with his elusiveness. Plus, I've been a fool too many times so far with this game. I've been a fool that turn. So, no more foolishness. Well, definitely, there will be more foolishness, but I was foolishness on that turn with playing the Trundle. That doesn't help him. He does realise that doesn't help him, right? I mean, because I was going to say, it affects everyone. It's not just it's not a target spell. Same as the red card. Okay, so he's lost a lot of resource, and now his landmark means nothing. Aye! Good times. So yeah, this is my take on how to use Howling Abyss. We didn't actually get to see anyone trying to use landmark removal, but it just feels like every single time I've tried to play this in a ramp deck, just purely ramp deck without Ionia, just like instead like playing it as like with either Targon or playing it with those kind of things, it always seems to immediately get countered, like immediately, and I've never had any way of dealing with it. So I do like Ionia because at least it means when you get to 7, as long as you've got a nopeify, you near enough know that's staying on the board, and the second that's staying on the board and you're just getting that value, you know that you're going to be having a good time. Please, I mean, definitely. I mean, we would have lost that first game if it wasn't for the fact that he didn't use that concerted striker. I'm not gonna lie, we got lucky, but it was fun. And isn't having fun and playing things that aren't expected part of this game? And so it's those kind of enjoyable moments that I do love. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, why not hit that subscribe button or put a comment down below, like the video. I don't know, do all these things or none of them. It's up to you. I don't know what I was gonna go with then. But yeah, no, I do also stream on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So if you want to come catch the action live, listen to this weird, crazy man, most likely make many misplays and have good times, or duel me or whatever the hell, slap me in the face, do whatever you want. It's all good. The options are there. There is also, as I said, the Discord down below where there's a games night and a movie night in there. So if you want to get involved, please feel free to join that, and we'll help build a lovely community. But as I said, any changes, guys, I definitely do not think this deck is perfect. This deck needs a lot of changes, but I feel the concept is there, and as people play more and more landmark removal, the ability to play this landmark becomes harder and harder. So this just gives it a slight ha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I'm also going to try and put this deck in, or this landmark into a P&Z deck with Suit of Perfection, because the idea of this creating random champions, and then if I can put the University in there as well, but maybe we might be cluttering the board up between landmarks. That's another big thing, knowing that those two things stay on the board, they can't defend you, they can't do anything, and it is taking up 2 slots. Might not be my best thing, but I do want to do a Suit of Perfection deck with either... Actually, it's probably going to be with the P&Z one. I might leave this one out, but I would love to have had the combo of both of them. We'll see how I go. I'll do some crafting. We'll have a little look at it. But thank you so much for watching, as I already said. Until next time, bye!
You do it. I said don't you do it. Okay. Is there literally anything that I could draw or that I could get from Flash of Brilliance that could save me? Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me. Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something